And pretty good football, all three phases. Hadn't been able to finish, though. That's what's really hurt us. But today, there's a lot of things going on. We understand moving is, it's a lot bigger than football, so we understand moving the game back. We waited patiently for them to start the game, and our guys, definitely showed up today. Offensively, we're going to work the two quarterbacks. The plan was to run the football a little bit more, but they're one of the best run defenses in football. So we leaned on the pass. And pass-wise, I thought Davis threw some good balls. The receivers, Phillip. Of course, Brandon Cooks was outstanding today. Had injuries, whenever you lose Titus. And then we lost Jimmy. But, again, it's always kind of the next guy up. But we needed to score. We needed a drive at the end when we were down. And that just said an awful lot of the offense to go down there and get that touchdown like that. Defensively, the guy's been playing hard and playing well for a while, for a period of time now. Nobody harps on taking the ball away more than we do. And I think our three rookies, Jalen Petrie, rookie, Kristen Harris, rookie, and then Jake Hansen with the takeaways. All of those were big. Obo continues to rush the passer well. Guys just fought. All kind of took times doing it. In an ideal world, you want to play on Christmas Eve, and now the guys get a chance to spend time, enjoy Christmas with their families. But we needed this one. We have a Saturday night meeting. It was about a 3-game season. We're 2-1-1. I think we're 2-1-1 in the division, and we want to end up with the best record in our division. We finish up with 2 more division opponents, so those games are huge for us. Take your question.
When you look at the way you're able to win the game, in some unconventional ways, even with the fumble recovery in the end zone, just feel like you guys were due for one with all the times you've been close.
Yeah, you're right. We're definitely not going to apologize for, but because breaks have gone for whatever reason, we haven't made plays and the breaks haven't come our way. But if you keep fighting, you keep playing, keep showing up, things normally change. And Rex had to fight for that ball, and I could go over so many other plays that it took all 48 guys contributing.
Feel like things changed after Jake was able to get that forced fumble?
Play that needed to be made. Whenever you take the ball away, it's about momentum. Game's about momentum, and on both sides. There's a momentum shift when they were able to go down and score. After we went for it on, I think I went for it on 4th down on the other side of the 50, right? And that's what y'all want me to do every time. Well, we did that today, all right? And that really helped an awful lot. But after that play, to get momentum back, of course, would be.
You mentioned getting that drive to score. What did you think about Mills coming back from that, the offense and the goal line situations today? It seemed like y'all made some adjustments to get that touchdown.
I think that's how you draw it up. And really, you just go back to the offensive line. I'm talking, losing Titus early, then Jimmy. How many times do you go to your, the third option on the offensive line and still be able to hold up against a, very good defensive front? Thought they played hard. It's the reason why they're the division leader. But in that drive, though, again, we had the protection. The quarterback had to make some good throws. Davis did that. And the receivers, Cooks, Phillip, all of the guys kind of made plays that we needed. Yeah, I can think of a couple missed, but yes.
But the tackling was good, and that's something that you harped on the entire year. Were you impressed to see them do that?
Yeah, I was impressed after that first drive. First off, Derrick Henry is the best running back in football. This guy's as good as there is. He's tough. And a lot of those missed tackles, or a normal back would go down, but the guys kept fighting. And at the end, when we needed to clamp down and play the run a lot better, the tackling was better. Gang tackling. It takes more than one to get him down.
What kind of weight? Outside of that 48-yard run, you guys held Derrick Henry to 3.5 yards per carry. So what kind of went into limiting
I think it's just disciplined football. When you play against a back like that, we know he's going to get the ball quite a bit, and you just got to be disciplined in your gaps. And when you get an opportunity to make the tackle, you got to make the play. First drive, I mean, we missed about 3 tackles, I think, on that long run that he had. But from there, you just got to learn from your mistakes and keep fighting. And again, that's what this group has done all year. They just keep fighting and adjusting. Adjustments just don't happen at the half. Each play, I thought the coaching staff did a good job of doing some of the things we need to do to get the win.
What can a win like this do for this team right now?
Well, I think first, I think we have to analyze exactly how we've been playing, and the last 2 teams that beat us have a chance to win it all. This team could win it all. I mean, they have a chance to represent our division, and we've been playing tough. If you've been watching our football team play, and you know football, you'd say that, hey, this is a team that's trending here. That's what we're doing. We're getting better. As I told the team in there, I mean, we're playing good football right now with an opportunity to beat anybody we play. And we're going to get a chance to do that because Jacksonville is playing outstanding football too. So we're really, we're going to enjoy this, but we understand what's up at stake next.
Coach, you don't get too emotional. You pretty much keep your emotions intact. But what did it feel like to you to walk into that locker room and hear your players laughing and smiling, even the music playing behind you right now?
Well, I mean, still waters run pretty deep now. When you say I don't get emotional, hey, believe me. Throughout that game, that was a good game to be in, good football game. But when you see a guy like Christian Harris get all he's kind of been through and get that at the end, and just for us to finish the way we did, these last 3 games has come down to pretty much the last play of the game, and that's so we got over that hump.
If you spend that extra hour before the game, what'd you guys do?
I think I might have taken a nap for about 20 of those minutes, but that's pretty much what the guys. Hey guys, got an extra hour. We'll get back on our routine an hour from now. Right now, you got a little bit more time to mentally get prepared to play. Say, hey guys, we're not postponing the game. The game is going on, so get ready to go. And that's what they did.
Mills has been taking a lot of criticism these last couple of weeks. Can you just talk about the plays that he did to make it the game?
He has. We have. And when you lose games, that's what we sign up for. But things can change quickly. That's what I've seen in this league. I mean, you can be down. If you keep fighting, there's a chance for you to, to get that bad taste out of your mouth. Davis and the rest of us, all of us, been in that same situation. But we got it done today.
We'll take about 3 or 4 more.
Well, he's just it's amazing when, your roles change. I mean, and Dare, I'm talking about, he's been special teams luck, third down guy, getting more reps, and which led to, we're missing a great player, on our team. But I just love the way those guys stepped up. Royce getting tough yards, too. Rex making a couple plays there. That's just that running back position, like all the things they did today.
You mentioned Cooks earlier having a great game, getting that touchdown, having a back in the play.
I'm sorry, who? Cooks, yes.
And what can you say after this game? The play, the touchdown, his return to the team?
Well, what I'm going to say about Brandon Cooks, we've missed Brandon probably most of the year a little bit. I mean, he's been banged up, and he's a great player. So whenever that gives the team a boost when you have a player like that. I know he's been working hard to get back, rehabbing to get back to be able to help this football team win. And today was a good example of what he can do for our football team. Just glad to see him have success like that. Played outstanding ball.
Lovie, DJ, Jonathan.
Lovie, this week, being able, when you come into this game this week, knowing you guys have an opportunity to disrupt the AFC South, was that something that you guys talked about in terms of, obviously you guys are focused on yourselves, but was that part of the messaging, like, hey guys, if we reach our potential this week, we can kind of do this?
The message was this. Again, 2 teams have beaten us that are very good football teams. We have a 3-game season. in our division. Guys, the best we can do this year is to have the best record against division opponents. That was our goal. And Tennessee was the first one that was up. So based on what all we've gone through, to be able to finish up against your division, we plan to someday be the division champ. And this is the division champ, of course, that we're playing. So that's been our motivation. We're playing in our division. That should get you pumped up about. You shouldn't need any more. You shouldn't need any more incentive, of course, except for that.
We'll close with DJ and Jonathan.
There was a 3-game stretch, obviously. But Commanders, Dolphins, Browns, and games were really competitive, and obviously these past 3 games down to the wire. What's been the biggest change from that 3-game stretch to this 3-game stretch?
You know, you don't want to hear about. We were missing a few players, though. I'm going to throw that in. Our 3 technique, I know on the defensive side, and we just weren't playing our best ball then for whatever reason. It seemed like that game was 2 years. That period of time, was 2 years ago now. But I know that even then, we've been close throughout. We've been competitive throughout, and it just takes time. It is a message. When you come in and you want to win every game right away, but when you're changing culture, you're changing all these things, and you need to go through some adversity to figure out exactly who's with us. So that's what we went through there. I remember that stretch, but the guys remembered it too. But look at what they continued to do. Just work hard, and excited about finishing up this year with them.
Last one, Jonathan.
You mentioned it a little bit earlier, DJ's earlier question. Was it, fixing kind of the run there in the second half after that 48-yard run? Was it as simple as just making tackles and
If you go back and look at, a lot of times you look at the stats. I got to rush this many yards, but y'all just terrible on run defense. No, we missed tackles in some critical moments. Is what has happened. And if you miss certain tackles in critical moments, it can be a breakout, explosive. That's what has happened. We've limited that. Is what we've done here lately. And at the same time, guys, I'm going to go back. The 3 takeaways we had, those are rookies. So it just takes a little bit of time to get it right. And I'm going to say this again, but if you're looking at that football team right now, they've gotten some things right. And from run defense to needing a drive, in football, the offense going to have to go down and score, some drives late. So there's some hurdles we're getting over right now.
Thank you, Coach.
Merry Christmas to all of y'all.